Hello students, today we are going to learn new terms in the language of chemistry. Now, you all know that atoms are very small, so small that they cannot be seen with our naked eyes. Now, the lightest of all element is hydrogen. And do you know what is the mass of a hydrogen atom? It is found to be 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. As these masses are too small, it is not convenient to use kilograms or grams as unit. It has therefore been considered appropriate to use the mass of some standard atom as a unit and then relate masses of other atoms to it. So, this results to the relative atomic mass or atomic weight. So, as you can see here, the relative atomic mass or atomic weight of an element is the number of times one atom of the element is heavier than 1 by 12 times of the mass of an atom of carbon 12. Now here carbon 12 is taken as the standard atom. Now why 12? Because you know there are isotopes of carbon and those are carbon 14C6, 13C6 and 12C6. So which isotope is taken out here? Carbon 12. So as you can see, relative atomic mass is the mass of one atom of the element compared to 1 by 12th of the mass of one carbon 12 atom. Now atomic mass is expressed in atomic mass units, in short AMU. So what is atomic mass unit? It is defined as 1 by 12 the mass of carbon atom, C12. Thus the mass of hydrogen atom is 1 atomic mass unit and that of oxygen is 16 atomic mass unit and that of helium is 4 atomic mass unit. Similarly for carbon it is 12 atomic mass unit. Now let us move to the next topic, relative molecular mass. The relative molecular mass or molecular weight of an element or a compound is the number that represents how many times one molecule of the substance is heavier than 1/12 of the mass of an atom of carbon 12. So, the relative atomic mass is obtained by adding together the relative atomic masses of all the various atoms present in a molecule. Now, for example, we take sulfuric acid whose formula is H2SO4. So, as you can see here, it has 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of sulfur and 4 atoms of oxygen. Now, what is the mass of 2 atoms of hydrogen? 1 into 2 because 1 is the atomic mass, relative atomic mass. So, it's 2 atomic mass unit. Mass of 1 atom of sulfur is 32 atomic mass unit. And mass of 4 atoms of oxygen is 16 into 4, that is 64 atomic mass unit. So, what is the molecular mass of H2SO4? We need to add all the atomic masses. 2 plus 32 plus 64 is equal to 98 atomic mass unit. Thus, the molecular mass of a substance is the sum of the atomic masses of the constituent atoms present in one molecule of the substance. Now, let us see what are the information conveyed by a balanced chemical equation. So, here is an example, 2NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus 2H2O. Or inverse, if I say sodium hydroxide reacts with sulfuric acid to give sodium sulfate and water. Now, what does the above equation tell us? It tells us about the actual result of the chemical change. What is the result? We get sodium sulfate in solution. About the reactants involved. What are the reactants out here? Sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. And the products formed as a result of the reaction. What are the products formed? Sodium sulfate and water. Then it also tells us about the number of molecules of each substance taking form and formed in the reaction. So here 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide and 1 molecule of sulfuric acid react to give 1 molecule of sodium sulfate and 2 molecules of water. It also tells us about the chemical composition of the respective molecules. 1 molecule of sodium hydroxide contains 1 atom of sodium, 1 atom of oxygen and 1 atom of hydrogen. It also tells us that 80 parts by weight of sodium hydroxide reacts with 98 parts by weight of sulfuric acid to produce 142 parts by weight of sodium sulfate and 36 parts by weight of water, as you all can see here. So, it also proves the law of conservation of mass. How? Because the total mass of the substances on either side of the equation is the same. 178 gram of the reactants are producing 178 grams of products. Next topic is percentage composition. Percentage composition of a compound is the percentage by weight of each element present in it. Percentage of an element in a compound is equal to total weight of the element in one molecule divided by gram molecular weight of the compound into 100. Total percentage of all the elements in a compound is 100. Now we'll go through an example. Calculate the percentage of hydrogen in water. We know that the atomic mass unit of hydrogen is 1 and that of oxygen is 16. So, relative molecular mass of water will be 1 into 2. 1 is the atomic mass of hydrogen and 2 are the number of hydrogen atoms plus 16 because there is only one oxygen atom. So, on adding up, what do we get? We get 18. Now, 18 grams of water contains 2 gram of hydrogen. Therefore, 100 gram of water will contain 2 by 18 into 100, that is 11.11 gram of hydrogen. So, in this way, we can calculate the percentage of hydrogen in water, and what is that value? 11.1%. Thank you.